Boom! Amonkhet sealed deck opening plus sealed deck building in preparation for Grand Prix Vegas, which I got coming up, and GP Kyoto and GP whatever, RPTQs, PPTQs, welcome and much love, Trav here. Shout out to sponsor of this video, Wes Martin at Redwood Kingdom. He hooked me up with the cards for free. My cost is I'm going to sort the cards and return them to him. So that's one of the ways that you can get a good deal on cards. Right, so a lot of you guys know that I like draft and I fancy myself to be quite good at it. Time determines whether I'll be the best drafter in the world this year or not, but either way I was in the running. But in order to get to draft, a lot of the time you'll have to do sealed. This guy kind of looks... Nah, whatever. You have to do sealed to make it to the second day of a GP. So you have to be good at sealed building. If it's a PPTQ or RPTQ, you have to do sealed to make the top 8. So it's worth doing sealed. A lot of people say, hey, sealed is all luck. I don't really believe that to be true. There's some luck, but probably less than constructed even. You have a very good chance of making a solid deck. You almost always have the cards to make a solid deck. So we're going to jump into it. What I like to do for sealed is just to do a bunch of builds and see what people think and try to get feedback. So we're just going to crack the packs. We're not going to play any games. I'm just going to show you what the process is. Remove the lands, separate the rares, and the gold, and do it by color. I don't know if we'll be able to have everything fit on screen exactly, but close enough. So I'm not really thinking too much after the first pack, or I want to wait to reserve judgment after 6, because sometimes you think, sometimes you think like, oh, I'm definitely going to play blue, and you get fixated on that, but then the last couple packs just kind of change everything. So I do notice that like I have 2 black cards. I have 2 blue rares and a premium blue uncommon. So Harsh Mentor is not particularly good. Playable. Censor, I actually like Censor. It's a bunch of Essence Scatters. Kopesh. A couple decent black cards now. Green. Crack some more. Synchronized Strike. Failure, it's blue rare, but it's not particularly good. I don't even know if I would consider it playable, to be honest. Like, in sealed deck, you really want to have 3 green cartouches is kind of interesting. In sealed deck, you really want to have, it's less about tempo, generally. Hazoret's Fervor is a brick. So, opening some garbage here. How many Kopeshes is that? 2 Kopeshes. Nefkrop. Red quietly has some good aggro cards here. A blue Trial is kind of interesting. That's quite good in sealed deck. Sealed is a lot slower. So you have time. There's Liliana. It's not good enough that I'm 100% to play it, but it's good. June Dissenter. So at this point, I'm going to do a quick review of all the cards. Color review. So white, we don't have any white rares, so it'll have to be pretty deep to be worth playing. Those Who Serve, Anointed Priest, several Binding Mummies. We've got a Trial, a Catcher's Attendant. I'm not 100% to write off white just yet. I also want to sort by cost. But I didn't really see any Zombie Lord stuff, and the mummies are pretty bad. Otherwise, we have no Gust Walkers, we have no Unwavering Initiate, we have no Compelling, or we have no Cast Out, we have no none of the 2 mana removal. I don't count this. I don't like it that much. So I'm probably not going to play white just because our other colors look pretty good. We do have 2 solid uncommons, but I don't think that's enough. I'm not 100% to remove it, but it's probably removed. I'm going to take a look at blue because we have these 2 good rares. Scribe is not great, but can combo with Pull. Zenith Seeker kind of sucks. Ancient Crabs, playable. Trial's good. 2 Zenith Seekers, Heckma Sentinels. We'll need the support, but in sealed, to me, this is pretty good having these, these counters, these rares. I'm likely to play blue. I'm going to follow the rares. Although we look at blue, there's no 2s. So I'm going to pair blue if I'm doing blue with whatever has great early game. Take a look at red here. Try to clear this stuff off. Red, we've got 2 Neff Crops, a Nimbleblade Kenra, a Harsh Mentor. Harsh Mentor shuts down Edifice of Authority, which is a common card. Concealed. Manticore. I don't really like Cartouche too much. Red's a little bit shallow, but I'll consider it to go with the blue because of the early drops. Look at black. We have Liliana in here. So we've got Cartouche, Cursed Minotaur, Cartouche, Blighted Bat. We can't do blue-black. I mean, we could, but to me, only one play before turn 5 is not enough. And this is really shallow. Even though we have Liliana, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black cards. 10 total black cards. They all happen to be playable. Oh, we have Dune Beetle. But we don't have like real removal. We don't have any uncommons. Just Liliana. I don't really like black that much. Green, we do have Weaver of Currents and Spring Mind. Green Blue is not my favorite, but at times it can be good. Giant Spider, I don't really like. Cartouche, Sheriff Monitor. We've got a bunch of Pump, Shed Weakness, Cartouches. The issue is there's no creatures in green. Like, no creatures. Red has the best creatures. I'm going to look at red-blue as a possibility. So blue, let's move all this junk. Get all this out of here. I'm going to look at red-blue, and I'm going to look at red-white. I'm sold on blue. It's just got the rares. And I'll revisit blue-black because since we have 2 Essence Scatters and a Censor, actually, just having the Doomed Dissenter and Dune Beetle could be enough early game. We got the Crab. I'm not going to play these. I don't like them. Cut them. I'm not going to play Decision Paralysis either. I'll play the Trial. I'll play the Curator. I'll play the Pull from Eternity. Or Pull from Tomorrow. And I'll play the Lay Claim. And I'll play a Cartouche. And I'll play Heckma Sentinels. This is pretty solid, like rare quality. Early game. We just need more creatures and finishers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The issue with black is we have no fixing. I'm not looking to fix. Black, you remember we only had 10 black cards. So that would get us to 22 cards, which is not even enough for a deck. And then I don't really want to play Failure. It kind of sucks. And I don't want to play these blue cards be cut, so I'm going to look at red because it has the depth of creatures. Eberhorn, Sure Shot, Mentor, Kenra I actually like quite a bit. 2 Entanglers, maybe a Tormenting Voice. This is a pretty deep deck with a decent curve. We got some bombs. Red's not super exciting, but it does fill in the holes in the creatures. Before we commit to red, I'm going to look at white-blue, and I'm going to relook at blue-black all laid out. You have time and limited. You have got 30 minutes, so... Oh, and we have the Kopeshes. I'm happy to play at least one of those. So we got the Fan Bearer out here, 2 Binding Mummies, Anointed Priest, Those Who Serve, Oketru's Attendant, Winged Shepherd, Supply Caravans. The mummies suck. There's nothing to do here. And that means we don't really have any 2s other than Anointed Priest. It's kind of a tough build. I want to have a chance at being more aggressive and fast. Because while we do have several bombs in a lay claim, there's going to be other crazy pools out there. And I want the chance to kill quickly or to have more bombs. So this white kind of mid-rangey deck, I'm not that excited about. We have the bombs, but I still want to be able to kill fast. White isn't going to be able to do that, and white doesn't offer any more bombs. And the cards are just kind of mediocre. Trial is not white trial is not going to be very good in this deck. So I'm down to black red or black blue. Minotaur, bat, 2 cartouches. Does make the blue trial quite good. This is all right. Liliana's pretty good. I don't really like this one either. Gonna have to raise up the camera for the next one so it fits better. I don't like this. Reason being, we don't have the 2s. Black doesn't really add good removal. It only adds Liliana. And Lily's good, but, you know, I want to have a good deck. So I'm looking at red-blue. I like Ember. I want power. Emberhorn is power. That's a powerful card. I'm going to play the Nefcrop Entanglers and the Kenra and the Harsh Mentor. I want the possibility to be very fast. And I want lots to do early. I want to kill the people who are dirtling. Manticore. I'll play a Sure Shot. And then I'm going to consider 1 Hyena Pack. Consider a Tormenting Voice just to fix hands. And I don't like Cartouche that much, although we do have 1 trial, so I'll consider it. Now, I like this because we can kill fast, and that's kind of important. You notice our pool is very light on removal in general. Therefore, you know, the removal is in the green cartouches, which we don't really have the creatures to put on. So we're going to have to rely on, you know, our bombs carrying us home and curving out. So now we're going to cut cards and trim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 24, 16 lands. Let's do it. To me, that's the deck. I'm going to quickly look through everything to make sure there's nothing important that's missed. Okay. White's such a fat stack of cards, but this red-blue deck looks pretty sick to me. I don't really like Zenith Seeker. Although, cards that I don't like, Scribe of the Mindful has 1 target. No, a couple more targets. I'm looking to cut this. Ancient Crab is also not great. I like Illusory Wrappings. We're kind of light on removal. So I may play these, but I'm looking for possible upgrades. Zenith Seeker, Decision Paralysis. Green's just so creature poor. Gate to the Afterlife. Not splashing. Okay. I decided I just don't like black as much. I might sideboard into black against no, I just don't like black as much. I mean, we have the cartouches, but nothing really crazy to put them on. Black is kind of creature poor as well. Red is creature rich. That's why we're pairing red with blue, because red's got the best creatures in our pool. It's got the most 2s. It's got, I mean, we're even cutting like a Hyena Pack, which we could maybe play. I'll probably like Hyena Pack more than this Ancient Crab. If we're going to go red. But the issue is you want more 3s than 4s, but Crab is just so weak, and we have a lot of 2s to make up for it, that I think I'll go with the pack. And then, I don't love Scribe, but it's easy to cast, and can let us recycle a Pull or a Tormenting Voice or an Essence Scatter or a Sensor or something like that. So I'm going to do 8 mountains, 8 islands. Why not more lands? Well, we have draw card, draw card, cycle, can cycle, draws cards, cycles, cycles. It's enough. And we don't really have mana sinks. I don't want to flood. So I'm happy with this deck. I'd be excited to play in a GP with this. It's not amazing, but we built a pretty decent deck that it's going to have fast starts, good mid game, and a chance of winning any long game. So hope you found this useful. If you did, leave a comment and let me know. Those of you who want feedback on what you're doing and don't just want to watch, then you should apply to join the Mastermind program where we will help you level up. Everyone else, you can see I've got another product for another 5 of these videos, so spam that like button and I will do more of them. Let me know what you think, and yeah, I will do up to 5 more of these vids. Once again, thanks to Wes Martin for hooking up the cards, and thanks to thanks to everyone. Thank you. So I'll be back with another one. What you think? What would you build? What would you have done differently? Peace.